Hello guys and welcome to Laravel 7 tutorials. So guys, in the previous video we successfully fetched our blogs from the database and then we were displaying our blogs on the home blade right here. Okay, so anyone can get the idea of what a specific blog mean, or let's say if a user want to see a specific blog, let's say that could be of any kind, he or she can filter it out right here by seeing the title or the short summary or the short description, you can say. Okay, and then we used Carbon to change the format of our date or created a date in the table. So we were displaying it like this, just like this, the month name full and the date and the year. And then we successfully implemented the pagination and we checked it and it was working like a charm, as you can see right here. Okay, so guys, in this video we are going to implement the blog details page. Let's say if I am going to click on any specific blog, I want to see that specific blog related data right here on this page. Okay, so let's do that without further talking and without wasting any further time. Okay, so first of all, what I'm going to do is, I just want to mention right here is that guys, if you have noticed, we have a meta field in our blog table. Let me show you right here. Okay, but we don't have the section to implement this meta on this specific page. So first let's do that. First of all, I will show you with the help of inspect element that where we are going to get this specific meta tag related data. So this one right here. Okay, so guys, we are going to implement the meta right here on this meta name description content. This is related to SEO guys. Okay, just keep that in mind. So let's move to Sublime and I will move to resources, views, front end, layout. Remember that we are using this master layout on all of our front end pages right here. Okay, so I'm just going to create a section right here, yield, and that should be meta, let's say. That's it guys. So our section is created. Now we can use it in our blog details page. Okay, now what I'm going to do is you can see this page right here. Let's see the URL for this, or let's see the route for this blog detail page. So I will move to Sublime web.php, and right here you can see it's a configuration or testing route. So in this case, once again, I am going to use the front end controller to display this view right here. Okay, so let's do that. First of all, I'm going to cut it because I don't need it, and let's move up just right here, and I'm going to create a route, get, and that should be, the route name should be this time, let's be more specific, and it should be blog, and then I want the URL. Okay, we are passing a parameter right here. So I want to use front end controller and specific method that would be, let's say, blog details. That's it. Now we don't have this method in our front end controller, so let's create it. Front end controller right here, and I'm going to put a comment, blog detail page. Okay, let's create the method, public function blog details, and we are expecting a URL right here. So let's test this now. Now you will see that this link isn't going to work. Why? Because we just removed the route and we changed the URL. Okay, so not found. So what I'm going to do in order to test that route, what we can do is, first of all, we can do this URL. Okay, so it is working. Now let's say in order to view that specific blog detail page, what we need to do is configure this anchor right here. So let's do that, and that anchor is located in blog blade right here. So I'm just going to change the URL right here, blog, and then I'm going to pass dollar, sorry, not like that, concatenate $blog URL. Any guesses guys? What am I doing right here? Any guesses? If not, first of all, let's check our route. Refresh, and let's check. Let's see what we have in our route. Right here you can see its first block. Let's inspect the other one, this one, let's say, and right here you can see fourth block. Okay, and now let's say, yeah, everything is working perfectly fine right here, but I just want to change one thing, that is the URL right here. You can see it's written fourth space block. First of all, let's change it, and to save some time I'm going to do it directly in the database. Okay, so right here, why? Because let's say if you don't put a hyphen or any character right here and you place a space bar, what is going to happen right here would be, let's say if you move your website to a live environment on Google, now Google is going to place some special characters like not special, but yeah, some characters like plus, percentage sign, and slashes, etc. So we don't need that because our website is going to be URL friendly. That's why I'm creating these URL just like this with the hyphen sign. Okay, if you want to, you can use any other sign as well. Okay, so let's move forward, but it is related to SEO, so keep it clean and use hyphen. Okay, guys, so now it should be fourth and hyphen and blog. Let's inspect right here. Now it is fine. Okay, so now let's say if I'm going to click, I should see this DD right here. Refresh and click, and right here you can see DD. So if any of you guys are confused about how are we displaying the URL right here, let me recap it a bit. We were displaying our home blade using this route. Index, you can see. Okay, this one. We are returning our view, and other than that, we are compacting all the blocks that we got from right here. Okay, guys. Okay, let's move forward. Now, when we are returning these blocks to our view, we are simply using a for each loop so that we can loop through our records right here. So in this specific loop, basically right here, I can simply use the blog URL as well, because this URL contains this URL belongs to every specific blog right here that we are using for each loop for. Okay, so I hope you guys got the point. Similarly, we are displaying the titles, the short description, and similarly we can do and let's say loop the URL as well. Sorry guys for my bad English. Okay, let's move forward. So that's it from this point of view. Let's move forward, and now what I want is I want to return a view from right here. Return view, and view name is front end, yeah, and blog detail. Okay, that's it. And I want to compact something. That would be, we need to find the URL, sorry, not URL, but we need to find a specific blog that contains this specific URL. Blog is equals to blog where URL is equals to, not equals to, sorry, but yeah, in a sense you can say that URL, basically this URL should be equal to this one. Okay, I want that specific record. Blog where URL is equals to this URL, get first for me, not get. Okay, we are going to use first because in this specific method we only want to get one specific record that has this specific URL. Okay, so we are not going to get all, and I'm using first right here because the other reason is because let's say if we haven't implemented the unique field for this URL in the database, now it is going to get all the URL right here that has basically it is going to get all the URLs that are same, and we don't want that. We just want the first one. Okay, so I'm just you can say that I'm implementing some robustness in my method right here, so that if let's say we have multiple URLs with the same URL, we can get the first of them. Okay, so that's what I'm doing right here. Now I can simply compact this blog to my view. That's it, guys. Once it is done, we are going to do a refresh, and let's say I want to see details of this specific page, and now we are redirected to blog details page. Now let's print all the necessary fields right here. So for that I will move to blog details right here. First of all, I want to place my title right here in H1. Okay, how can we do that? Any guesses, guys? Just try it yourself. Blog title, that's it. Okay, and refresh. So right here we are able to see a title. Okay, so let's let's get other fields as well. Okay, posted by here I want the username, so let's do that as well. Blog user name. Okay, if not available, print empty. Okay, and here I want the created at date and time, but once again I'm going to use carbon to change it, or format to change the format. Carbon parse and $blog created underscore at, and I want you to format that with like this: F D for date and Y for year. Okay, F for full. Okay guys, now it looks fine. Let's do that. Okay, so I just made a mistake. Let's see. Yeah, this one. Sorry guys. F5. Okay, now we are able to see the username and the date time format right here. Okay, sorry, the date only. Basically we are changing the date and time to just the date right here. You can get the time as well, but I don't want it right here. Okay guys, let's move forward and let's see what we have. We can display our detailed description right here, and for the short description I'm going to use this block code. So let's do that. I will move forward and I'm going to remove everything from here to here until the block code. Okay, so now here I want to display my short description. $blog short description. Okay, that's it. Okay, and I don't want this, I don't want this, and I don't want actually I'm going to use the image, so I don't want this anchor, and let's remove this as well, and I just want single P for the detailed description. Okay, that's it. Yeah, it looks better. Let's do a refresh. Okay guys, so this is the short description in this case for this blog. Sorry, if we try to get some more data in the short description, we will be able to see some really good stuff. So I'm just going to copy everything from right here. I'm just doing it because I'm lazy, guys. Sorry. We can edit our blogs using the backend, but I don't want to do that because I want to save some time for now. Okay, just want to show you guys. F5. Okay, so now it looks way better. Okay guys, I can understand that. Okay, let's move forward, and now I want to display the image, and this is the question that so many people are asking: how can we display the image on front end or anywhere, etc. So let's do that today. So text center, why am I applying text center? Because in my case, guys, my image sizes are too small. That's why I'm going to align them in center so it looks good, at least good. Rounded class for the image, and and let's get our image right here. Asset, and let's see the folder structure, images. Okay, images, then I want the exact name, that's why blog images. Okay, and then I want you to print me, sorry, let's close this, and then I want you to concatenate $log image. That's it. And here for the alternate text, as I said, our website is going to be SEO friendly, so we need to fill this field as well. That's why we created all these fields, image, alt, etc. So let's do that. Let's display our image alt right here, blog image underscore alt. If it's none, do nothing. Okay, and that's it. Let's see our image. Okay, so I made a mistake, sorry guys, unexpected this. Let's see where, let's see right here, asset, images, blog images, and we closed it right here, $blog image. Yeah, this is the mistake, sorry guys. Okay, let's do a refresh. Okay, now everything is working perfectly fine. So this is the image. As I said, in my case my images were small, sorry for that guys. In your case maybe you have bigger images, so what you can do is you can keep the text align center, text center right here, so that let's say if in any case you have a small image, it should be like this and it should be in the center. Okay, and let's say if you have a bigger image, it is not going to exceed from these 8 columns, okay, because of the div that we defined right here using the theme. Okay, so now let's display the description guys. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so $blog description. I just want to show you something guys. Let's see how we are able to see this description, because it is going to be something weird, okay, and not actually weird. Okay, so what is this? P, fourth block, P tags. Okay, so here guys, basically let me show you in the description field as well. Right here you can see. Okay, so fourth blog update and the P tag. So while we are displaying our detailed, sorry guys, while we are displaying our detailed description right here, we need to escape the HTML characters, because right here it is handling it as a text. That's why it is not showing the P or the HTML element. So what we need to do is we need to escape it, and we need to tell Laravel that, hey listen, let's say if you have any sort of HTML characters inside this, what you need to do is you need to display them as an HTML. So for that we can use double factorial sign, curly braces, double factorial signs. Okay, let's do that. Okay, now it is working perfectly fine. Let's view another blog so you can get a better idea of what we have. Let's see my fourth blog or my first blog. Let's see if we have details in here. Okay, this is a small one. Let's move to another one, second page. Or what you can do is you can simply put some data and you will be able to see the result. Let me show you with the help of lorem ipsum text. Okay, get me the text, and I want to copy everything from right here, copy, and I'm just going to insert it right here. Sorry guys, but I just want to save some time. But you know we have our CRUD already implemented, so you can do that as well. My second blog, I'm going to edit my second blog, this one. Sorry, I made a mistake. My second blog right here, Control A, Control V, that's it. Update this one and let's refresh and let's visit this blog. Okay, so now you can see something is going on right here. Okay, but we are not able to see this as a heading because we directly inserted it in the database. So I have to do it the long way. So let's do that guys, because I just want to show you something that it is working perfectly fine. Okay, for that I need to log in, all about Laravel, and log in. Let's move to blogs, let's move to my second blog, this one, let's edit this one, and I'm going to paste. First I'm going to remove everything and I'm going to paste it like this. Now it should work perfectly fine. Okay guys, so blog is updated. Now if I am going to refresh, you will be able to see the effects. So now it is working perfectly fine. So this is how our blog page is going to look like. And let's say if we can enter something in here as well to see the outcome for this one. Sorry guys, short description, just to give you a better view that it is going to be something like this. Refresh. Okay, so this is how our blog is going to look like. Perfect, right? Okay, now I want to display the tags and the categories right here, because I think this is the best area to display them. So let's do that, and for that I will move up right here. Now I am going to use this same span, so I'm just going to copy this, copy and paste it right here, and I'm going to remove this. Instead, let's remove this and we can get category name right here directly. Category name, that's it. And also, if you are not able to see, I will just separate it just like this. Okay, so this is what I'm implementing right now, and I'm going to remove this on, etc. And right here, instead of posted by, I need to see this category. Okay, and category name, that's it. Let's see what we have now. Okay, so we have our category name right here. I need to remove this h2. Okay, now one more thing, that I want to see them as a badge, so I will implement some classes. Badge minus, let's say, info is related to the same theme, the color theme. Okay, so it will look good. Yeah, perfectly fine. Now I want to add some space. The margin top is fine, but the bottom is, let's change it for the bottom, MB3, let's say. Okay, now it should look better. Yeah, it is. Now it looks way better. Okay guys, similarly I'm going to display the tags right here, so I'm just going to copy this, and for the tags what you can do is just pause the video and try it on your own, because for that we need to use for each. Just give it a try guys. Pause the video right here and give it a try. Try to implement and show the tags on your own. If you're not able to, what you can do is unpause the video and you can do it with me. Okay, so I hope you guys give it a try. At least give it a try. Okay, so I hope now you guys tried it. Now what we can do is we can display it together. Okay, so for that I will use add for each $blogs blog tags as $tag, and I want to show you, and for each. Okay, now we can display our names right here. Blog, not blog, tag name. That's it guys. Refresh. Okay, so now we are able to see our tags as well. Now one thing that is remaining, we forgot to implement the meta right here. Okay, so let's do that. First of all, I'm going to show you the empty one. We are going to put our meta right here, so let's do that. And I'm going to create a section right here, add section meta, and I want $blog meta, not like this, $blog meta. That's it. And don't forget to end your section, and section, and I'm going to remove some space so we don't get any extra space right here. Refresh. Okay, so let's see the head, and right here you can see now we have our meta tags. Now let's say if I switch our blog, let's say the third one, we are going to see something else. See my third blog. So everything is working perfectly fine, guys. So we did that. I just wanted to implement the detailed description related data. And one more thing that we are going to do in the next videos, I am going to first of all in the later videos, not for now, don't delete anything for now. But later on I'm going to delete every record because I want to show you one more thing, to put a condition. So let's say if in any case we don't have any data related to these blocks, we are going to get some errors. So we are going to handle them as well. Okay, I was just telling you, don't do it now. Everything is fine. Okay, we will do it later. Okay guys, so the next thing I want is right here. I want to remove the read more from the title. Let me show you right here, because this will look ugly, but if you want to keep it you can, but in my case I want to see at least the dots. Okay, at least blog should show at least 10 words per title, and then we are going to concatenate it like this, so it will look way better. Okay, one more thing that I want to do is, guys, we will not be able to see the effects for this now because we don't have enough words for any specific block. Let's move forward, and I just want to get this blocks related data in let's say the last in first out method. Okay, so the latest created block, we are going to show it at the top. We can also call it as chronological order. So let's do that. For that I will move to front end controller, and I'm going to use order by right here, order by ID and descending. That's it. Okay, and we are going to show 5 records per pages, but for now keep it that way. Okay guys, so now let me show you with the help of database. You can see the changes right here. Previously we were seeing something else, but now let's see the 5th blog. So if it is active, no, it's not active, of course, then we are going to see this one, my 4th blog. Okay, so right here you can see, and then we have my 3rd blog right here. See, so it's in the reverse order, or you can say the chronological order, or you can say the last in first out. Okay, so that's it from this video, guys. I hope you guys like this video. If you liked it, please like, subscribe and share. Okay, and yes guys, be ready. Okay, because in the next video we are going to set up the dashboard for user. So be ready guys. Okay, take care, and yes, thank you.